morning of Flight Day 7, and you can see JR is getting the EVA repair information out of the printer. I hopped on the bike during the post-sleep time frame, got a little exercise in. It's good to do this, and then you can get cleaned up and you're all set for the day. Brew is doing some routine maintenance activities in the WCS. And, of course, you know, we have to maintain the entire shuttle and do what the scheduled activities are. So he got that all taken care of. Danny is managing some of the videotapes for Photo TV. You can see them floating. It's a big organizational job, and he's doing a great job at it. I've had a lot of help checking things over, backing me up on the paperwork. Here's Bruce taking a look at the flight plan. And Pat is also probably at this time organizing all the messages and making sure everybody knows what they need to do to carry out the plan of the day. Okay, the first thing we did was the solar array retract. I did this with Sunny Williams. Here she's setting up the computer on the aft flight deck. She is the one sending the commands today to retract the solar array and then making the calls on the big loop to abort it. I'm looking out the windows with the binoculars. See, we got a camera set up. And we're all communicating on several loops here to make sure this went smoothly. When we paused for a moment, I was able to snap some photos, and we were able to downlink them to the ground using the computer setup that Swanee has going. Here you'll see some of the motion. We retracted one bay at a time. The first couple of attempts were very successful. We had a good snapback, which you may be able to see a whole wave kind of went up the arrays and popped everything loose, and then we ran into a little holdup where we had a little guide wire sticking out that went slack, and then it corrected itself, and we were able to retract just a little more. We're expecting big things tomorrow during the EVA. Here's Clay and Brew. We're backing us up over the RWS with camera view support, and then also sending backup abort commands on the PCS when we stopped. This is Clay Anderson, and here JR is getting ready to set up for the EVA that they're going to do tomorrow. They had to prepare a lot of special type of items that they want to take out with them to allow them to do the repair to the insulation on the OMS pod. And that's what JR is doing right here, is setting up his tools for tomorrow and having a little fun while he does it. And this is Sunny Williams. She's doing a little bit of work to help for the EVA as well, by doing some battery recharging. Every time we go out with the suits, we have to bring them back in and then recharge the batteries for use later. And here I'm in a tool flurry with stuff getting ready for our oxygen generation system. And what that's going to do is provide O2 for the station on the U.S. side, and we're going to have to vent the hydrogen overboard that we create. So one of the things I'm doing is opening up the line to test it for pressure, such that when JR goes outside and opens up the valve on the outside of the station, we can vent. Okay, this is Brew, and in preparation for tomorrow's EVA, Danny's going to be flying on a space shuttle robotic arm that Steve Swanson and myself will be operating. In preparation for that, both Swanee and myself reviewed on our DUG display the exact trajectory that the space shuttle robotic arm will be taking as we pick up Danny and bring him back to the OMS pod for the repairs. And here I am fighting with those tools again, trying to get the valves, all the connections hooked up so that we could open the line and check the pressure and make sure that there were no leaks. Fortunately for us, we were successful, and the part that goes from the inside of the station to the outside is leak-free. The day before spacewalk is just about as busy as the spacewalk itself. There's a lot of effort that goes into preparing the suits. Because we have two spacewalk teams, we had to take the suits out from the previous team and put the ones in for JR and Danny's walk tomorrow. More preparation with JR preparing tools. The tools he is using that he's modified is actually a surgeon stapler. And he has prepared it so that it's got a tether on it and can be used outside. We do some photo documentation of those to send back to the ground to make sure that they were prepared properly.
With a lot of the preparation done on the ground and a review of the procedures, it was time to tag up with the ground. This was a chance for us to interface with Team 4 that has really worked tirelessly preparing for this unexpected task of repairing the OMS pod. That involves everyone from flight director down to someone in each discipline. They run the procedures and prepare the procedures, if necessary, get in the MBL, and once we were able to hear their words on it, review the procedures again, we felt like we were ready to go. They actually sent up some videos that we could watch of them doing the work down there, which were helpful. Only so much can be described with words and with pictures, and the videos that they sent up helped as Danny then began to prepare to do this task. Once we had all the instruction from the ground, we got a team together that would be doing all the work on orbit. That includes the spacewalkers, myself, who will be reading the procedures, and then our two robotics operators, Lee Archambault and Steve Swanson, just to make sure that we knew each other's role and exactly what we were going to do. This isn't one that we were able to practice on the ground, and yet a combination of the work that was done by Team 4 and the time we spent today here, for example, is Danny practicing the staplers, using the stapler to put together two pieces of foam that represented the tile. This is the first time he'd ever had a chance to even hold this thing, and really did a great job. We're hoping that the repair will go just as well tomorrow. There's a SDS target that was taken off the station in the first EVA several days ago. Besides using the stapler, there's also a series of pins that are going to be used to secure the blanket against the tile, just to ensure that as the aircraft goes through the airflow as we return to Earth, that it does not blow back. And with that, it was the end of our day. The sun is saying goodbye, and we're looking forward to a big day tomorrow.